Hello, beautiful people. I hope you are all okay. So, in this video, we will create a MERN stack application with this Stripe. So, we have to integrate the Stripe in our MERN application. So, we have created a basic MERN application which we can use. So, we have these three pages: the home page, success, failure, and subscription. And we have a node application which is just ready for our application. So this is just basic application. You know this. Okay, so first of all, we have to create a Stripe account first. So we will go our stripe.com and we will create account. So as we have created here, so this is just fresh account I have created. And for testing purpose, we just need to on the test mode. So we are now in the test mode, and I have created some of our subscriptions here. Uh, let's see. Okay, so we have two subscription we have to integrate. So I just created using the chat GPT. So these are our subscription we have to work with, and we have to create two products in our Stripe account. So we have standard plan and we have yearly plan. So we have to integrate these two products in our application. So let's get started. Okay, first of all, we have to understand what exactly we have to gonna do. Uh, okay, we have to create a session with a Stripe, and then that session will collect card detail from the customer, and it will process the payment. And if it got successful, then we will show the success page in our application, in our React application. I just show you which page it will be show. Uh, this is the success page we have to show here. And in case if our payment got failed, so we will show a fail page here, this one. Okay, so let's go back to our subscription page here. So we have to integrate these two subscription in our application. So first of all, we just need to create a basic API here in our server. We can call it mm, create subscription. It can be a get request, create, it will get a callback, request response. Okay, we got it. We have to create the plans array in our code. We can create another file where we can save our plans. So, but we will keep it here. Plan, we will create an array. Let's call it plan ID, which will come from the Stripe, and then plan name. It will be standard, and duration. It will be first of all month, and we have to create another subscription. It will stay standard, and this will be year. So actually it will be post request not get. So we will send from our front end uh, data in the body. So we will get it. Let's call it plan name and duration. So when this API will be called, so we will send the duration and the plan name from the front end. If we if you come to the detail of the page, so we have the package name here and the duration. So whenever somebody will click on it, so we just have to send this. So but let's move into our this server. Okay, so suppose we have this. Okay, we just have to filter that which plan is clicked. So we just say plan. So plans which we have created, this one. So we will filter our current plan. Filter. Actually, the name is same. So we have filter in both cases. This is argument, first argument. Let's call plan dot plan name is equal to plan name and range plan name duration is equal to duration. So after this, we will get our plan from this list. Okay, okay. These are four, and we have to check if no plan. So we will return the response. Status will be 400, and JSON response is the same. Plan not found, because if any other plan name or duration will come, then we will handle this error. And if we will have plan, we have first. Oh, okay. So we just need to grab the IDs first. We will come here. So for monthly plan, we will go into the detail page, and we will just come here, and we have, so the price ID first. Actually, this is here, but I don't know why. I think now it will come. Okay, copy price ID. Okay, this is for standard month, and we just need to copy another ID. Standard year 490. Okay, we have this ID. Now we have to install the Stripe also. We will add another shell, npm install Stripe. Okay, Stripe is installed on the terminal window. We have to import the Stripe here. Stripe required Stripe. Okay, we have to add one more thing. We need a secret key from the Stripe. So we need to grab from the Stripe also. We need to go in developers and the API keys. Okay, so we have this secret key, and we will actually use a different secret key when we will turn off the test mode, when we have to go to the live. And this time, okay, we will review the key. We will copy this, and we majority of the time we just save it here. Let's call it Stripe key. We just save it, and we have to initialize it with Stripe key. So we can use process env and that key. Okay, so now it will be initialized. So we will use it in our this API. Let's make this function async function first, because the operation which we will create, it will be the The Stripe will use async. So let's say session await Stripe checkout sessions create. We have to pass the arguments. First, we will add the mode, which will be subscription, and then payment method type, which will be our card because we are using the payment cards, debit or credit, and then line items. It will be an array because we can add multiple items also. So the first argument will be price. The price will be the ID that we have extracted from the string. So we have extracted already our plan. So the price ID will become plan.plan ID. So we will use it here, try and catch. So if in case we have the error, we can handle it in a good way. So we'll shift this in the try block. And first of all, console.error, and we will console the error first. And go. Okay, this will be done, and we have to add some other arguments as well. And check very important props, success URL, and cancel URL. So what Stripe will do that if the payment got successful, then Stripe will send to us to this page with a session ID, which we can confirm later on. And if the payment got cancelled, then Stripe will redirect from the checkout page to this page. So let's go to our application. So our application have this success page. So we will come here, we will copy this, and in the live mode we will change this URL, and we can put it dynamically as well. So this URL, and one so important query param we have to add session ID. It will be checkout session ID. So what Stripe will do is it will take this page and it will embed this session ID on here, and it will return to our this front end page. So we can extract the session ID from this. Okay, so we have to add this fail or cancel URL as well. So we have fail. And furthermore, for example, if you have to pre-put the email of the customer, you can also add this customer email because we have to recognize which user is sending. So for the testing purpose, we can use Bilal Ashraf Gmail. Okay. So after that, as the session will be created, we will send this session to the front end. Return rest dot status with 200 JSON session. Okay, so we can put the console statement as well. so that we can debug it easily. Okay, so our this API has been completed. So let's try to use it. Either we have the session or not. We will go to our front-end application, and this is the session card we have. So we can use the Axios, we can install it, and we can fetch as well. npm by Axios. Okay, Axios has been installed. So we will import it here, Axios from Axios, and we will create a function handle payment. We can name it as we want. So this function will receive duration and the price. No, it's not the price. The second argument will be package, which we not imported. We can import it here, the package. So we have these two parents. We will receive it in the response. Await. We just need to make it async first. Axios, and we have to pass parameters. First of all, URL. We have to pass our server URL, which is localhost server 8080, and then we just need to give the path of our API. This one, and we have to put our payload data. So we will see that what data we need. We need plan and duration. So we will keep it same. So plan name will be the package, and the duration will be duration. We can add the headers as well. So content type application JSON, and let's console it first. Console log in response dot data. Let's check it out. Handle payment, we have to add one click handle payment. Actually, it will become a single line function because we have to add the params as well. So our first argument will be duration, and then patch. So we will consolidate here duration package. Okay, so let's check it out. That what we have. We will open our console so that if any error will come, we will handle it. Okay, the choose plan. Okay, what it says 404. Okay, localhost Okay, this API is not work. Why it's not work? Let's see. Oh, I see that it happened because we did not pass the method. We have to pass method. It will be post. Okay, so let's check it. Okay, it is pending now. Hmm. Connection refused. Okay, the package is undefined. Why it's undefined? We will see. Maybe we are not sending the package here. Yeah, we are not sending the package. Package will be line.package. Okay, now let's check it. Restart the server also. Again, refusal. Let's check. Okay, it is saying that the API key we are not sending it. This is because mm, okay, let's check it out. Okay, config. Maybe we did not restart the server. Run dev. So it's pending and again the refusal. Yeah, so I was just testing and debugging and I found some basic little errors. So we were not getting this stripe key because the .env config was loaded before after we imported. So I just make it on the upside and stripe is downside. Now we can access it. And the other we had the problem. We actually need to use the find instead of filter because when we use the filter it returns as array but we need an object. So the find method working fine. It was using array. So whenever we will calling the plan id, so of course it was not wrong. Actually, we had to use plan dot zero and then the plan id. So it was wrong. So we use the plan dot find function. So it will return object. And after that, we have one more little thing you just need to correct. So I was using the type, but it was the types. So now I have checked that everything is fine. We just have to click on it on any button. So if we will click on it, like choose plan. Okay, now it is calling. Okay, so we have response and even in our console, the data, the session, and we have the URL we just need to use. Okay, we just have to like throw our application to this URL and then we have to just add some payment and after it will return us again to the success page. So let's go there. So it is okay data session. Okay, so this is the data we have. So we have to do if we have response dot data, then we have to window, we have to redirect direct from this page to our session page. Location dot href and response dot data dot session and URL. Okay, we will use it. So as the application will come here and it will bring us to the checkout page. We will save it here and let's refresh. So, okay, so now we are on our this uh, successful page. So we have to come and we just need to put our these are the test card we are using 4242 and we can add this date, but we have to add the future date and any CVC and let's check it. When we will click on it, if this payment will be successful, it will send us to our application back to our successful page with the session ID. We will just put in it. It is processing. Yeah, so we reach in our access page and now we have this session ID. So finally our payment has been done. So we have to update our server as well. So how we can update this? So we just need to get grab this ID and we just need to send to in our backend application. The backend application will verify that this payment is done or not, or this is fake page or whatever. So if it will find a valid payment, so it will just again get the same session from the backend, and then we can do whatever we want. So let's create another API which will receive our payment. So we have to create another API to save payment. App.post save payment. The same pattern, request response, and then we will get the session ID from the front end. I just tell you that how. So this page we will call the API and we will send this session ID to the backend so that the backend can verify it. So we will keep it in the try catch block so that we can handle the error. Okay, error console.log error. So error. Okay, so it has a problem. Okay, so we need to grab the session again from our session ID. Await. We just need to make it a sync function so that we can use await stripe dot session check it. So sessions retrieve. Nothing spelling is not retrieve, and we just need to pass this session ID, and we need to extract the subscription as well. Subscription await stripe subscription dot retrieve session dot subscription. Okay, well, this is once. Okay, so we will check that our subscription is completed or not. So here we can session dot status not equal to we can say not equal to complete. Then we can do whatever we want. We can console it, console dot log session, and to console this way, session and subscription. So we have all the detail regarding the session and the subscription. We have everything. We have the same IDs. If we want to extract which ID we have applied, so we have same ID in this. So we can extract and whatever we want to do with this API, we can do this in our database because all the information we have. So we have console and we will see that what information we have. Even we can send it to our front-end application, like, and after that, after consoling, we will send it return response status 200 session subscription. We will handle most of the time. We have to do. We have to active the services according to this data, and then we have to tell our audience or our user that his subscription is active. So in this case, we will test that what exactly. So this is save payment. Okay, let's go our application. We will go in our success page and we will extract the session ID from the query params. So let's say the query params, new URL, search params. We will pass it to location dot search, and then after that we will have our session ID query parent dot get. So let's see what we have. So this is session ID we have. We will use it. Okay, so we will see that what we have to do. Save payment. We have to create the new payment method, and it will have. I think we need to push it here. I think it's fine here. Okay, and then we need to make it async function. Import the Axios. Import Axios from the Axios, and the response here. Await Axios. Same method will be get method. Oh, sorry, the post method will be, and then URL. Let's get what URL we have. We can copy it from here. This is the base URL. We can keep it in our environment variables. But for now, we just keep it here. And this is save payment. Data will be session ID. Session ID, okay. And the headers, the same. Content, content type, um, application, and JSON. And let's console docker response dot data. And let's say what we happen. Okay, when we have to call it, we have to call it in use effect because we just need to track if the session ID is changed or not, or we have or not. So we will pass it in our dependency that if the session ID will be changed, then we need to call this function, and we just need to check it session ID if session ID is available, and then we just need to call the save pin method. Okay, we will save it, and it must call the API. Let's check it. Okay, yeah, the save payment API has been called, and what we have in this API, let's read it one by one. We have the session. Okay, oh, we have bunch of detail. We can use it in our application. We have the URL. We have the custom names. We have customer details. We have the email ID and the name we have used in while doing a payment, and everything we have uh, on about the subscription. We have many other detail. We have this payment method. We can use it, and we have items we have sold. Okay, this item, and we can read it one by one. And the status is active. Okay, everything is great. So I hope you enjoy the tutorial, and if you like this, so you can subscribe for more interesting videos. Thank you so much.